So Bill and Vicky, from this vantage point, we're really on the south line, coming up those power lines. So the property is, we're looking south there, really at about the south line, and then the property is here as we pan to the right. In that area, it would be very difficult to find a building spot. But as you've described it to me, you kind of decided that that would be a good buffer from the road, and in fact, it is. Of course, as Bill mentioned, you're probably going to get some dust that rolls up on you there, but you do have some actually decent views out to the west. The mountains are just a little ways out there, but it'll give you a nice vantage point overlooking what's known as kind of the Willoughby, top of the Willoughby Valley, and down into the McIntyre area, off Sunset Bench. And then you can see the grade of the road there and the house just to the south, kind of get a feel. I tried to get some well control from those properties, this particular one, and then of course the one to the north, but those wells had not been filed on. And this grade that you're looking at would be, your driveway. It's not as steep as I thought it would be. So you might very well be able to just go right up that south line, basically. But it's not a terrible grade, and certainly no more so than when you're driving in. And as you mentioned, good buffer from McIntyre Road. Now here we're just going to go down the driveway itself, Salmon Way, which will be your easement, which will get confirmation, of course, from the title policy. You can see that gully is pretty steep, and that's kind of, basically would pass the south line. But as we look generally there to the north, you can see the lot, and there's really no place that would be, obviously a building site. There was kind of an area down off of McIntyre that a person might be able to use. So when we're looking at this, it looks to me like the line generally runs just about like this and comes up very close up here to the top, something like this. And what you guys are talking about is having a building area in this area. I think that's very reasonable. You're going to have to do some, excavate, but you're going to have great views looking over to the Willoughby 40, and of course, decent mountain views that direction. So I think that's a very reasonable approach on this, for sure.